season. It is around the corner. I don't know about you, these gams have not seen the light of day yet, but we're gonna get them ready and thinking about all the fun shorts we need to get us through spring and summer. Good news, lots of variety. Length is back, so you've got a little bit more coverage if you want it, and so many great options. Here's the deal. We think about cutoffs, we think casual, we think easy breezy, and honestly, I think you're right. But there's lots of fun new pieces to pop with your shorts and your cutoffs that can really mix up your looks, and we're going to talk through some great tops, we're going to talk through some shoes, and then of course some of my favorite pieces. So let's start from the beginning. To me, this is an easy spring and summer runaround formula. Great short sleeve sweatshirt, favorite pair of cutoffs, and my new favorite shoes, a great little athletic shoe. So here we go. This guy, believe it or not, so fun, is from EVEREVE. Now what's so great about this is that I think it takes that otherwise kind of preppy stripe, turns it on its head, gives a little bit of attitude, short sleeve. It does have a slight, and I mean slight, padded shoulder, just to give it a little bit of structure, and it's not too short. But it does have a banded bottom. So I did a little half tuck here in my shorts, just for that styling trick of giving myself a little bit more waist, and done. Now, here's some super exciting news. The cutoffs I am wearing are from EVEREVE. This is the Ever Short. Crazy amount of stretch in this guy, higher rise, so it really holds you in. But what I love about it is the length. They are so comfortable and they fit like a dream. And I have never said this in the entire history of cutoffs. I went down a size. What? It's true. So stretchy, so comfy. And after wearing my normal size for even like 15 minutes here in the studio, I really felt like they were stretching out. So I would suggest in this guy, going down a size for comfort and to be more flattering. Now let's talk about my kicks. The Teva, it's back. I am having real flashbacks of my high school days wearing like my Guatemalan belt and maybe a tank top and my cutoffs and my Tevas that were multicolored. Well, guess what? Just like us, Tevas have grown up. They're so cute, they're so fun, but they are still crazy comfortable. This is a great little metallic version. I love the flat form because it is leg lengthening, really easy to slip on, just like your old pair, but a little more chic. Now they come in black, gold, and white. Super fun. I love that the white has this little hit of black, which is really cute. The black has a little hit of white, so easy to wear. They are absolutely flying out the door, and if you have been a Birkenstock fan for years and years, like myself, I'm almost a collector at this point. This is a really fun way to kind of update that look with something that is equally comfortable and can go with, surprisingly, a ton of things in your closet. Now, couple other really fun sweatshirts. In the same vein, you might remember we had a darling sweatshirt last year from Z Supply. Short sleeve, easy, cute, flattering. Well, they've updated it and made it even better this year. Love it. This guy has a little bit more detail in the sleeve, and that's what I like about it. I think it's just fashioned up just a notch. Comes in this great creamy white as well as this bright, fun coral. If you need a little shot of color in your closet, this guy does the trick. If you're like me and you love yourself a good neutral, this guy's really pretty. What I think is fun about these short sleeve sweatshirts is that they tend to be more of an elbow length. So you're not gonna get that kind of cap sleeve. Gives you a little bit more coverage, a slightly more relaxed fit. Again, banded bottom, so you can do a little half tuck, but the weather's not cooperating yet. You can easily wear it with a pair of jeans. And last but not least, this guy, there's just a few left of this one, but I had to show it because it's so darn fun. And it passed the cool test in my house because my daughter saw it and wanted to borrow it when we went on vacation. And I had to break it to her that I hadn't even worn it yet, so she did not get to wear it yet. Although I have a feeling on the days when I leave for work, before she leaves for school, that she's sneaking into my closet and snagging it and then slipping it back in before I get home. And the reason I suspect this is because I used to do that to my parents. So, really fun little sweatshirt from Paige. this little athletic club nod. I love the hit of green here. It's a little like tongue-in-cheek, preppy, slightly more relaxed fit on this guy, I would say, than the EVEREVE sweatshirt that I'm wearing now. So has that kind of vintage 70s feel. This would be a really fun one to pair back to these Ever shorts, but I also love the idea of pairing this back to a really like lived-in short. So that's where that Parker comes into play. Now, let's talk about the Parker since we're talking cutoffs. The Parker. It has been undoubtedly our best-selling short in EVEREVE history. And there's a good reason for that. It is because it fits so many bodies. Now, I, prior to the Parker, was not a lover of the cutoff. And the reason why, it felt tight, it squeezed my legs, and I did not think they were flattering. What is fabulous about the Parker is this nice, wide leg opening. So you don't get that sausage effect, I call it, from cutoffs. It's not cutting off your circulation. It's a little bit higher rise, but not crazy, crazy high rise. So it's something kind of in between, and the look of it just feels so fabulously lived in, like your favorite pair of jeans you've had for 100 years that you cut off and then popped on. Now, the Parker comes in 3 lengths. The original, the OG, the short. Love this guy. Even if you haven't worn a short for a while, I encourage you to try this one because it is crazy, surprisingly flattering, even if you're not a short wearer. I also think this is great for those super hot days because it doesn't cling to your body. Now, last year we introduced the long Parker. So you're giving yourself an extra 2 inches of inseam length on the Parker, same fit otherwise. So just for comparison so you can see, you get a lot more length on this puppy, equally cool fit, and this kind of toes into that idea of a Bermuda almost, which we're definitely seeing is a trend in cutoffs, but not so long that those of you that are petite or have shorter legs, this still can look really flattering and fun. And again, this wash, so great. Now this year, I mean, what's better than 2? A third. We introduced the cuffed. Now what's really fun about the cuffed is that when it's cuffed, it's the same length as the Parker long, but you can unroll it and make it even longer. So that Bermuda, longer length cutoff I was talking about, this guy hits that trend, but you don't have to do it that way all the time. You can just roll it up, and then it feels like the long. So a really, really fun way to kind of try out which Parker works best for you. If you have questions about how these fit, if you are tall or more petite, I encourage you to go back and watch the reel that Charlotte and I did. Charlotte's a solid, what do you guys think, 5 inches taller than me? Probably, maybe 6? Yeah. She might be 6 inches taller than me. She probably is, let's be honest. So we wore all the Parker lengths so you could see the difference on our body types. Really good to kind of judge in terms of length how these guys fit. Now, other fresh ways to wear a great cutoff, I think, is to turn it up just a notch. Don't make it so casual. That's when that statement top comes into play. There's so many fun options. One that just came in, and I'm actually going to pop it on for you because it's so darn cute and we've been waiting for it, is from Nation. How cute is this? What I think is really fun about taking a statement top and pairing it back to a cutoff is that I think cutoffs are inherently casual. They have a little bit of that kind of edge and that scratch to them, and so when you take a statement top that, especially this season, feels just a touch more feminine, it really helps cut through the femininity of that top and doesn't make it so sweet. So again, from Nation, this was a top that we had in our March catalog. We have been anxiously waiting the arrival of this guy because it's so darn fun. And it literally just came in today. So coming up close, you can see this fun little floral pattern. Now, for me, I would probably do a half tuck or a whole tuck on this guy. I have my big old Michael Stars white tank top underneath. I would probably just wear my new bra with it so you don't get so much shoe through. But a really little fun, not ruffle cute, easy piece to throw on that feels really put together. And again, that contrast on that cutoff is a really fun way to style a statement top. Now, a couple other pieces that are just going bananas. So fun, this guy from Clock & Stone. Now, Always a broken record about Cloth & Stone. One of the reasons we love this brand is the incredible fabrication. This guy comes in 2 colors, this sunshine yellow, which I adore, and then this beautiful rosy pink. Now, smocking here, drop V-neck line. So if that crew neck is just too much for you, right? It chokes you up, feels too tight. This is a really fun way to bring in that feminine statement top without having to have so much covered up here. So really flattering if you have more curve on top. If you want to make your neck feel a little bit longer, this is a fun way to do it, and that smocking goes all the way through the back. The other thing I love about this is because of that gathering you get on the back, it's really pretty untucked, also lovely tucked. So this is one that you can just leave out if you want to and take a little dare on a color, a little pop of color, so fun to do. And then last but not least, in that fun kind of trend of statement tops is pattern. So this is a great example of floral. This is in a knit top. We just got this top in a little bit ago. This is from Rowan and Ryan. What I think is so fun about this is that it kind of is as if that Cloth & Stone top and my Nation top got married, had a baby, here's the baby. So, drop notch neckline, flattering, fun. Flutter sleeve with a little bit more coverage than what I have on today. Fun detail here with that little chain stitch trim and a really beautiful woven in a darker color, which I think can be really nice and really easy to wear. So fun when you contrast it back to a lighter jean, but also really pretty just kind of on its own with, if you want to dress it up a little bit. So easy one to throw on with a great little chain, maybe a pair of hoops. And then if you're looking for something less sporty than the Tevas I have on, here's where I will go. This is all the season for that neutral slide. So this guy is from Dolce Vita. They call this guy, I want to make sure I get the name right, the Grazie, is that right? No, the Towen? Grazie? This is the Grazie, okay. So Grazie in a neutral, a really fun, nice option because this guy just goes with just about anything. I'm still feeling flats. I love myself a good wedge, I love myself a good heel, but when I wear cutoffs, I just gravitate towards a more simple shoe. And I think one of the nice things about a shoe like this is because it's a neutral, it just kind of softens your look regardless of your skin tone, so it's not such a jarring color pop the way a black might be or a white. So an easy shoe just to slide on. This is a great little option. Or of course, the kind of flat version of our Palais shoe that we love in that double strap braided, another really easy one that just elevates those cutoffs a smidge. Okay, now, in the world of cutoffs, gosh, we love them, but you know what? There are also some really fun non-cutoff options. Remember shorts? It's been so long since we've been wearing shorts. We just substituted everything with a great cutoff, but there is still a place out there, I think, for a really great, easy short. So, a couple of my absolute favorites. One that just came in is from Cloth & Stone, so you know the fabric's gonna be yummy. To me, this just says, wear me on the hottest day of summer. If it is hot, pop this guy on. Breezy, easy, drawstring waist, it's not too tight, little patch pockets, and not so perfect with that fun frayed hem. Now, how to style this? This is when I think, again, hot day. I'm just gonna grab one of my easiest tanks out there. Really fun tank from Chaser. This great little Henley. So relaxed fit on this guy, comes in black as well as in this yummy green. I'm really loving this more neutral combination with my metallic Tevas. I'm seeing this on those 95-degree days when I'm sitting on the sidelines watching baseball, maybe the fourth game of the day. Baseball moms, you know what I'm talking about? You do. You do. We're all looking for shade in the field where there's no shade, and then we bring a tent and we just sweat together for 8 hours. This is what I'm going to be wearing when we're sweating together. It's a great sweat together. That's what baseball tournament weekends are. So really fun little Henley top to pair back to an easy short like that. If you want something that has maybe a little bit more interest and novelty, but same kind of idea as that Cloth & Stone with that drawstring waist, Really fun short from Sanctuary. I love this guy. Camo, it's a neutral, you can wear it with anything. Now what I think is fun is actually pairing it to something with a little bit of texture. Just got this top in from Red Hat. I'm gonna bring it up close so you can see it. Let's tuck this tag in so it doesn't kind of disrupt. Great, fun, crinkle fabric. What I love about Red Hat is they are the masters of mixing. So you've got a beautiful slub on the back. It comes in white as well as in this yummy, yummy terracotta. Really great. Back to this Sanctuary short. Now what I think is especially fun about this is that it is more coverage. So if you'd like to have your back covered, if you want something a little bit higher up but still a little bit more open around the neckline, a really, really fun option to wear. Back to these great little pants. Okay, now that staple short. This is the one that slides right into the place of your cutoffs when you need something easy, neutral. Now, here's where I'm thinking of wearing this. Yep, again, on the sidelines all summer. You're wearing it up to cabin and cottage weekends. You're wearing it when you're knocking around at the park with the kids. You're slipping it on over your swimsuit. It's easy as can be. It is from Sanctuary, 2 colors. It comes in a fabulous utility green as well as a terrific black. Now, the reason we love this short is that it unrolls. So you control the length. Great little tab here. Roll it up. If you want to unroll it, you get almost an extra 2 inches on this guy. Elastic waistband on the back, which gives you some fabulous shape through the body. Really fun and easy one to wear, and in that wonderful lightweight poplin, it is cool, cool, cool. Awesome one just to slide in, give yourself a little bit of a short update. Now what I also like about this, a little bit higher rise than in years past. So if you kind of update that essential short every couple of years, I promise you, you're going to grab the one that's in your drawer, you're going to put it on in June, and you're going to realize that that rise is way, way shorter than you're comfortable with anymore. Really nice one to put on here because this is a little bit more of a mid-rise, so you're going to get a bit more coverage. Now, how to style this guy? Well, I say keep it super simple. I love the idea of pairing it back to that red hot top or that fun chaser Henley. If you want to have a little bit of fun with it, I think this is a great way to do it. Cutoffs are still absolutely something that's happening for spring, and we're even seeing it into fall next year. I love this top from EVEREVE because it is one of those perfect tanks that tries but doesn't try too hard. Bra friendly, just a little bit of a cutout here, asymmetrical neckline, so easy to wear. It's just, think of it as an alternative to your standard tank. And in black and white, an easy one to pair back. And to keep it casual but still give it a little bit of personality, this is when I either got my tabas or my Birks. So, have you gotten your Birks for the year? Have you gotten them? Here's how I rotate my Birks. Every year I get a new pair. And the pair from last summer becomes my gardening, dog walking, running out to get the mail, grabbing coffee in the morning, Birk. And then my new Birk becomes the ones that I wear when I want to be a little bit more put together. So it's kind of a year rotation. The old ones go in the drawer, the new ones sit by the door, and now is the time. I love the metallic. I think it adds a little bit personality to the Birk. They're crazy comfortable. Remember, these guys mold to your feet. There's a reason they've been around for 150 years. They are an incredible shoe. One of my absolute favorites. Okay, what if you're like me and you're living in a climate that is not quite cooperating yet? It was beautiful 2 weeks ago, and then this week it snowed. It did. It snowed. And I would tell you that it's not sticking, but it kind of is. I mean, I looked out my window this morning and we had snow on the lawn. So if you are a slower to get warm kind of place, or if you're going somewhere like we were a couple weeks ago in Florida where it was windy, windy, windy on the beach at night, a great layer with a pair of shorts is such a fun combination. And I always laugh because it's such a small window that you get to use it in. So I grabbed a couple of my favorite longer pieces to show you how to style. My favorite combination always, if you've watched me over the years, you know, there's nothing I like more than a good short and a sweater. So one of my favorite sweaters assortment right now is from 525, and it's this great fisherman knit sweater. A flat cable knit, it's a relaxed silhouette, it comes in this yummy, yummy coral, seeing a trend here, that's such a fun pop color, as well as this beautiful, beautiful blue. Now, Charlotte wore this in her stories not that long ago. It looked absolutely fantastic on her. She was wearing it with a little white shirt popped underneath, another great way to layer it. I love it. I just love wearing something like this with a pair of cutoffs. We also have these really fun sweaters from Velvet. I'm just going to pop one on. These guys are going super, super fast, but they're so darn cute. And I like this guy because it's kind of a nod to nautical without being too over the top. So Henley detail here, nice lightweight cotton knit, a stripe. You can kind of open it up a little bit more, show off that necklace stack, pair it back to your cutoffs, and you're good to go. Now, I've been wearing this great EVEREVE cutoff all show. There is another cutoff that I really like that is kind of a sister to the EVEREVE, and that is the Jane from Cut. So, much like the Evershort, this guy has a tremendous amount of stretch in it. It comes in this beautiful gray, as well as this nice blue, very similar inseam to the Jane. Couple things I really like about this guy, more of a mid-rise on this short. You know the cut fit, so this one I do wear my true size. I don't go down a size like I normally do in full length denim with cut. I just wear my true size. Really, really comfortable, really, really easy to wear and a sharp price point, so under $100. Really fabulous one. Now, if I'm pairing this kind of great sweater back to my cutoff and I want it to feel a little bit more polished with one of my sweaters, maybe I'm going to do a little half tuck. An easy way to finish off a short top look is to grab a great little belt. So, fun one that just came in. Let me give you the name of this guy. It is the, guys, seriously, this is what's happening in my life now. How far away do I have to put it so I can read it? This is the Bella belt, which I would have told you 3 minutes ago if I had been reading glasses on. But really fun one. I love this kind of the loops here that you use to pop on. I'm not going to spend the time putting it all the way through, but I'm just going to kind of give you an example of how this just makes your look feel a little bit more finished. So that pop of belt, a little more intentional, right? It feels like, I'm going to get my sweater out so you can kind of really imagine what it looks like. So just feels like I put myself together just a little bit more intentionally, and then again, I would grab that great little slide, and now I've got a fun, easy, kind of dinner out or casual walk on the beach. Doesn't that sound like a fun life? Kind of look. Question.
We do have a question.
Yeah.
Do the cut shorts have the same inseam as the EVEREVE ones?
Excellent question. Do they have the same inseam? I think the EVEREVE is longer.
Yeah.
Right? I think the EVEREVE is an inch longer. Or I think we're finding out.
4.5 on those.
4.5 on the Ever.
So about an inch longer.
About an inch longer.
Inch
Inch and a half longer. Okay, so the Ever is going to be a longer inseam. So if you're looking for that stretch, that great finish, that really nice mid-rise, but you want a longer length, I'd go with the Ever. If you're looking for something a little bit shorter, that's where I would lean into the cut. It's a great question. Great question, gang. Love it. Okay, so fun little sweater, pop one on, be it this great little velvet with the stripes or your easy 525 fisherman knit. The last piece that I would say I love pairing back to shorts or my cutoffs is a button down. No surprise. There's really no outfit that I don't like with a button down, but I particularly love shorts. So I think popping something on that's a little bit more tailored with your cutoff or with your short helps you feel just a little bit more put together and like that short wasn't just a throw on. So a couple great options here. Cloth and Stone, we just got this in, this great linen camp shirt. I like wearing this guy a little bit more relaxed, so the small to me, my normal size, feels really easy. I sometimes, in Cloth and Stone, go up a size because I want it to feel a little bit more oversized. It also comes in this beautiful drapey denim. Yes, you can do denim on denim. I know many of you don't love that, but you can do it. It's very chic. Otherwise, you can mix up your denim. So you could do blue, oops, put that right forward. You could do blue with gray, which I think is really fun. then you can go back to one of those great little kind of poplin guys and pair it back to a neutral. And last but not least, for those of you who are either taking care of that skin and shielding yourself from the sun and or the weather is still not perfectly cooperating, brand new top we just got in from Goldie. This is a woven knit combination. How fun is that? So more of a woven in the body with stretch, and then you've got that beautiful slub inset. So gives you great shape, really flattering in black and white. Can't go wrong on this guy. This will go back to everything you have in your closet, but an absolute staple to wear back to your shorts. Whew, okay, are we ready? It's short season. We're doing our squats, we're going on our walks, we're grabbing our self-tanner, and we're just embracing it because the season is upon us. So many options from your Parker to your EVEREVE to your cut, and of course you cannot beat Sanctuary and Clap and Stone for a fabulous short that will get you through the entire season. Thanks so much, and we will see you soon. Take care.